Thank you very much for coming. My name is Megan Strymus, and I am the Artistic Director for the 2013 season, and of course our 10-year anniversary, which is nothing to sneeze at. So I'm just up here quickly to say hello, and I'm going to introduce our lovely host for the evening as well, Hazel Leiter. Few things, I wanted to say a few thank yous myself before I introduce Hazel. So I just wanted to thank, first of all, the audience for being here. So thank you. You make this happen, right? It's so great that we can bring so many amazing authors from across the country to visit the community of Durham, which is such a welcoming, beautiful community. So thank you to the authors for coming. It's lovely to have you here. And thank you, of course, to all of the people that make Words Aloud happen. Hazel Leiter works for the Owen Sound Little Theatre in a newly created membership development role. She is an avid supporter of Words Aloud Festival and literary culture in the community generally. She is a dabbler in fiction from time to time and has been thrilled to have a few stories accepted for publication along the way. Hazel also, of course, has a new short story coming out soon in Tin Roof Press, so be sure when that launches to grab a copy, read Hazel's work and many other wonderful artists from around the community. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great time. Looking forward to this weekend. Bye.
Thank you very much, Megan, for the lovely, warm introduction, and welcome, everyone. It's so lovely to see you all here. It's wonderful to have Megan on board as in her first term as artistic director. We will have 4 performers this evening: Priscilla Uppel, Christopher Doda, Mo Clark, and Lorna Goodison. We'll also point your attention to the empty chair just here to my right. Words Aloud supports PEN Canada in its work to free writers who have been silenced. The empty chair appears on this stage to represent all authors who are unable to attend such events as this. Unfortunately, we don't have a picture this year, but the writer that we are holding in our thoughts over the course of the weekend is the journalist and blogger Eskinder Nega. To learn more and support PEN's efforts to secure the freedom of Eskinder, please read this and sign the petition after the event, which is available in the bookstore. Now, it's my great pleasure to welcome a very special friend of the festival to the stage this evening. This is becoming a bit of a tradition, and one we're really, really pleased can happen. Unlike some mayors, we have in this part of the world cultured mayors who support the arts and literary events. And we're really proud and excited about that. We really are. So I'd like to acknowledge the Mayor of West Grey, Kevin Eccles, who has been a huge supporter of the Words Aloud Festival over the years, and we can't thank Kevin enough for that ongoing support. He'd like to launch our 10th anniversary festival with a poem of his own choosing.
Great pleasure. Welcome everybody to the municipality of West Grey and the town of Durham. And the community around it, we have a very vibrant artistic community. Poetry is probably at the top, certainly for this weekend. A number of other artistic probably are jealous, even over in Hanover, of how many artists and our artist community that we have here in West Grey. And this is just one way for the community to support that artistic community and for the municipality to recognize it. This evening, and I'm going to invoke poetic mayor's license, because not do I have one poem, but I have 2 that I would like to read. And I see a couple of other people that have been in municipal fields. One from the city of Owen Sound has graced us with his pleasure here tonight. And a lot of what we're doing in the municipalities these days, I find from the perspective of property tax is, what do we build, what do we do? And the other factor is what to children? We're not doing enough for children. And maybe it is, sometimes I wonder, are we doing too much for children? And my second poem will get into a little bit more of that. Maybe we just got to let kids be kids and they would stick around a lot more instead of telling them what they should be doing and what they can do. The first one is, and I've got to give great credit, it is one of the individuals that you see, we will see at this festival a fair bit, from the Red Madonna, from Diane Joyce. And I have read her poetry before at this festival, but I think it's been a couple of years since I've opened up one of her books and chose a poem from Diane. The Breath. I am the breath. I am awaiting for you, here in the white spaces, for you have made your life here, where you keep your tension, here where you submerge and hold and hold and hold and hold, afraid if you come up for air, you will drown in your own words, afraid of those words, afraid they will change you, and you will no longer be secure in the knowledge of yourself. I am the breath. Take me into yourself. Find how to use me. Discover what I can do and how I can let you go of the dead center where you have exchanged boredom for life. Life awaits. Life will carry you on to the next place where you will foresee yourself. You have only to step through the door. You have only to open the wall behind it with the slightest whisper of air. I am the breath. Count on me. Use me. I am here for you. I am here for you. Together, we invite the voice forward. I am the breath. You are everything that follows. Thank you for that one, Diane. And the next one, I've chosen very local. One year I think I had to go to Asia to find a poet. So I've decided to stay very local. Sonnets from the Saugeen Farm by Wilma M. Coots, a local lady that was very poetic and lived a life I think that all of us would love. Sonnets from Saugeen Farm. A little boy's pockets. My little boy is sleeping now, and things seem very still somehow. He's just as quiet as a mouse, and silence falls through all the house. I go to put things away, and I find his breeches seem to weigh a ton or more, the pockets jammed, with junk of all descriptions crammed. A rubber ball, a little train, a battered, broken aeroplane, a rusty knife, part of a key, some branches whittled from a tree, a top, a mousetrap, and a spool, some silver paper and a rule, a handkerchief as dark as soot, some feathers, and a rabbit's foot. There's marbles, allies, pretty stones, and even some old chicken bones. A ball of string and bits of twine, some fish hooks and a fishing line. And now, what's this? My stomach turns. Some carefully preserved fish worms. Oh, such a boy. Out goes the lot. Such playful things my wee son has got. But then a little voice said, "Whoa. Remember many years ago, you used to gather things like these, weird, wonderful discoveries. Don't burn his things and make him blue. They're worthless bits of trash. It's true. Just junk to us. They bring him joy. They're treasures to a little boy." Let all of us remember to be that little boy and not grow up too much. Thank you very much.